Hey everyone, welcome back to Level Up Switch. I'm Matt, and today we're diving into the top 25 most anticipated Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 games of 2025. With the Switch 2 launching on June 5th and a ton of amazing titles coming to both platforms, this is shaping up to be Nintendo's biggest year yet. I've spent weeks researching, watching trailers, and talking to industry insiders to bring you this definitive list, so grab your controllers and let's jump right in. Starting at number 25, Persona 6 marks the series' return to Nintendo platforms. After the success of previous Persona games on Switch, Atlus is bringing this highly anticipated JRPG with brand new characters, a fresh storyline, and an evolved social simulation system. Early trailers suggest a cyberpunk-inspired setting with themes of digital identity, perfect for the modern gaming landscape. At number 24, Monster Hunter Nexus continues Capcom's beloved hunting franchise. Designed specifically for the Switch 2's enhanced hardware, it promises larger maps, more detailed monsters, and smoother gameplay. The new Wyvern riding mechanic has been expanded, allowing players to command monsters for longer periods and unleash devastating combo attacks.
What truly matters is that the great season of plenty has arrived.
Coming in at number 23, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Intergrade is making its way to the Switch 2. This enhanced version brings improved graphics and additional content, including the Yuffie DLC and various quality-of-life improvements. Veterans and newcomers alike can experience Cloud's journey in Midgar with fresh eyes, with visuals approaching those of the PS5 version thanks to the Switch 2's upgraded hardware. Number 22 is Dragon Quest XII, The Flames of Fate, bringing the beloved JRPG series back with a darker, more mature tone. Series creator Yuji Horii has teased a branching storyline where player choices have lasting consequences. The classic turn-based combat system has been reimagined with more strategic elements, and the iconic Akira Toriyama art style looks stunning on the Switch 2. At number 21, Star Wars Outlaws offers an open-world adventure set in the Star Wars universe. Play as Kay Vess, a cunning scoundrel navigating the galaxy's underworld between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. The game features a reputation system with various factions including the Empire, Hutts, and Crimson Dawn. With expansive environments from familiar and new planets, it's a must-watch title for sci-fi enthusiasts.
It's a death wish.
Your lives are over. Your family, friends, gone. There's nowhere in the galaxy you can hide.
Number 20 brings us Elden Ring Tarnished Edition. This comprehensive version includes the base game and all DLC, with performance enhancements specifically tailored for the Switch 2. From Software has worked closely with Nintendo to ensure smooth gameplay and reduced loading times, making this the perfect opportunity to explore the lands between on the go.
That guide you through your burden. I have no doubt you will become...
At number 19, Metroid Prime 4. Beyond continues Samus Aran's saga. After multiple development restarts, Retro Studios is finally ready to deliver the next chapter in this iconic series. The game promises to blend the exploration of earlier Prime titles with more fluid combat mechanics and a compelling story that delves deeper into Samus's past and the Chozo civilization. Coming in at number 18, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut brings the origins of Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima to the Switch 2. Experience the vibrant, neon-soaked streets of 1980s Japan with enhanced visuals, additional side stories, and all previously released content. Sega has also added new mini-games and improved combat mechanics for this definitive edition. Number 17 is Cyberpunk 2077, Ultimate Edition, launching alongside the Switch 2 on June 5, 2025. This comprehensive package includes the base game, the Phantom Liberty expansion, and all updates that transform the game into the critically acclaimed experience it is today. CD Projekt Red has optimized the game specifically for the Switch 2, implementing features like gyroscopic aiming, touch controls, and adaptive triggers for a truly immersive Night City experience.
The war never ended. Are you afraid?
Balance, friendship, love.
At number 16, Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles, 2 continues the story with new characters and battles from the Entertainment District arc and beyond. CyberConnect 2 has refined the combat system with more fluid animations and deeper mechanics, while introducing tag team battles that let players switch between multiple Demon Slayers mid-fight. The cel-shaded visuals look particularly stunning on the Switch 2's OLED display.
Really feeling that demon's presence! Get ready to die, bastard!
How would you like it if someone barged into your home and messed with your food?
Stop wriggling for a second, will ya? I'll shred you to pieces! You're pretty good!
Number 15 is a nostalgic trip with Arcade Archives 2, Ridge Racer. Releasing on June 5, 2025, alongside the Switch 2, this collection features multiple classic Ridge Racer titles, meticulously preserved and enhanced. With upscaled graphics, 60 frames per second performance, and quality of life improvements like rewind and save states, it's the definitive way to experience these arcade racing classics. The collection also includes exclusive developer interviews and concept art galleries. At number 14, Survival Kids makes a surprising comeback as a co-op survival game. This reimagining of the classic Game Boy title blends modern survival gameplay with charming Nintendo aesthetics. Up to 4 players can work together to build shelters, gather resources, and survive against the elements. The procedurally generated islands ensure no 2 playthroughs are the same, while the day-night cycle and dynamic weather systems create constantly evolving challenges. Number 13, Kunitsu-Gami. Path of the Goddess is a unique action strategy game that blends Japanese mythology with innovative gameplay. During the day, players purify corrupted areas and gather resources, while at night, they defend their village from yokai and tower defense-style battles. The art style is heavily inspired by traditional Japanese ukiyo-e paintings, creating a distinctive visual experience unlike anything else on the Switch 2. At number 12, Bravely Default. Flying Fairy HD Remaster revitalizes the classic RPG with updated visuals, reorchestrated music, and new content. The beloved Brave/Default battle system returns with some modern refinements, and the job system has been expanded with additional classes. Square Enix has also added voice acting for previously text-only scenes, and a new epilogue chapter that bridges the gap between this game and its sequel.
So please, save this world, Agnes! And to do that, to fill the great chasm, all 4 crystals must be awakened.
Breaking into the top 11, Donkey Kong Bananza marks the triumphant return of the iconic ape in a fully 3D platformer. Set to release on July 17, 2025, it's the first major Donkey Kong game since Tropical Freeze. Nintendo EPD has created a playground of interactive environments where nearly everything can be climbed, swung from, or smashed. The game features sandbox-style levels with multiple paths and objectives, collectible golden bananas making a comeback, and the entire Kong family as playable characters. At number 10, Wild Hearts S is an enhanced version of the original hunting game, optimized for the Switch 2. Koei Tecmo has added 15 new kimono monsters, expanded the crafting system with more karakuri contraptions, and implemented cross-play functionality for seamless multiplayer hunting. The Switch 2 version takes advantage of the improved hardware for better draw distances and more detailed environments, making this the definitive portable monster hunting experience.
It's amazing!
Once it was so that hunters were born here, raised here, and would die on this soil. But in time, they expanded their horizons, crossing...
Number 9, Hunter x Hunter. Nen Impact brings the beloved anime to life in a fighting game format that rivals the depth of Dragon Ball FighterZ. Players can harness Nen abilities across multiple Hatsu categories, with each character featuring unique movesets based on their abilities from the series. The story mode covers arcs from the Hunter exam to the Chimera Ant saga, while the online competitive mode promises to become a staple in the fighting game community. At number 8, Lost Hellden is an ambitious action RPG that combines a rich narrative with dynamic combat. Set in a post-apocalyptic world where technological relics are worshipped as divine artifacts, players must navigate political intrigue between factions while uncovering the truth behind the fall of civilization. The combat system blends real-time action with tactical pausing, allowing for strategic depth while maintaining moment-to-moment excitement. Number 7, Pokémon Legends Z-A continues the open-world evolution of the Pokémon series. Set in a futuristic version of Lumio City from Pokémon X and Y, players will witness the transformation of the city into the first Pokémon metropolis designed for harmonious living between humans and Pokémon. The game introduces the new Mega Evolution mechanic, allowing temporary transformations that enhance Pokémon abilities. With a time-traveling narrative that connects to other regions and eras, it promises to be one of the most ambitious Pokémon games yet. At number 6, Little Nightmares III delves deeper into the eerie and atmospheric world of the series. This installment follows two new protagonists, Lo and Alone, as they navigate a distorted suburban landscape called The Spiral. The game introduces asymmetric co-op gameplay where each character has unique abilities needed to overcome puzzles and terrifying encounters. The art direction continues the series' tradition of creating unsettling environments that blend childhood fears with surreal imagery. Breaking into the top 5, Hollow Knight. Silksong has finally been confirmed for a 2025 release after years of anticipation. Team Cherry's Metroidvania masterpiece puts players in control of Hornet, a nimble warrior with abilities distinct from the original game's protagonist. The world of Farloom is larger and more vertical than Hallownest, with over 150 new enemies and bosses to challenge players. The intricate hand-drawn art style and atmospheric soundtrack promise another unforgettable journey. At At number 4, Split Fiction is gaining attention as a potential Game of the Year contender. Developed by Hazelight Studios, creators of It Takes Two, this split-screen co-op adventure follows two detectives who experience different versions of reality. Players must communicate and collaborate to solve a mystery that exists across parallel dimensions. The game cleverly uses the split-screen format not just as a technical necessity, but as a core narrative device. Number 3 brings us The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages, Seasons Remake, reimagining the beloved Game Boy Color classics with the art style and engine of Link's Awakening HD. Nintendo has preserved the unique season-changing and time manipulation mechanics while adding new dungeons, quality-of-life improvements, and a seamless connection system between the two games. The remastered soundtrack blends 8-bit nostalgia with orchestral arrangements, creating the perfect audio backdrop for this charming adventure. At number 2, Street Fighter VI. Championship Edition brings the critically acclaimed fighting game to the Switch 2 with all characters, stages, and modes from the original release plus exclusive content. Capcom has worked wonders optimizing the RE engine for Nintendo's hardware, delivering 60 frames per second gameplay with minimal visual compromises. The Joy-Con motion controls offer a unique way to perform special moves, while the Switch 2's haptic feedback makes each punch and kick feel impactful. With crossplay functionality and a robust training mode, this could become the definitive fighting game on the platform. And at number 1, Mario Kart World is set to be the flagship launch title for the Switch 2 on June 5th, 2025. This revolutionary entry transforms the series with open-world tracks that can be freely explored between races. The game features 24-player online races, the largest roster in series history with over 50 characters, and a comprehensive track builder that lets players create and share their own courses online. The new Dimension Drift mechanic allows racers to briefly transition to parallel versions of each track, opening up strategic shortcuts and alternative paths. Vehicle customization has been expanded with performance parts that meaningfully impact handling, and the adventure mode features a full story campaign with voice acting and cinematic cutscenes. Perhaps most exciting is the return of Double Dash's two-driver system as an optional mode, allowing for tactical character swapping during races. With Nintendo promising post-launch support, including new tracks, characters, and seasonal events, Mario Kart World isn't just a game, it's a platform that will evolve throughout the Switch 2's life cycle. That's our extended list of the top 25 most anticipated Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 games of 2025. This is shaping up to be an incredible year for Nintendo fans, with something for everyone regardless of your preferred genre. Which game are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below. And if you think I missed any important titles, share those too. I'm especially curious about your thoughts on the Switch 2 hardware and how these games might take advantage of its new features. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Level Up Switch, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all the latest Nintendo news and reviews. I'll be covering each of these games in depth as more information becomes available, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep gaming and stay leveled up.